Hello and welcome back to part 2. In today's video I'm going to be showcasing the 12-inch Product Enterprise remote control Daleks from the second Dalek movie, Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD. Now this was the last film and sadly I'm not sure what happened. For more information on these films I would definitely recommend checking out Daleks. I think it's Dalek. Is it 6883? I'm not sure. I'll put a picture up of the YouTuber that goes into a lot of detail about Dalek props. And also, if you want to know a little bit more about these movie Daleks and the merch and stuff, please check out Mono Supreme, because they have a brilliant channel that goes right into depth about all of the other merchandise that this film has produced. There's such a things as inflatable Daleks, tiny little roller Daleks, but yeah, check out their video because their video is fantastic. It goes into a lot more depth than mine. But yes, if you're very interested in seeing some Daleks, please note that some of these Daleks, due to how old and dusty they've been in the box, some of the batteries I've not actually had time to replace them because there's quite a lot of batteries that goes into these Daleks. But yeah, on with the video. Have a lovely day, evening, afternoon. Yep. Everything. See you later. Next up we have the remote control movie Daleks from the second film. Beautifully painted and captures how they appeared on the big screen more carefully. But be careful though. These Daleks prior to buying costed me £500 a set. I'm not sure how much these would go for nowadays, but in the collector's market I can safely say these could fetch a pretty penny and be worth quite a lot now, especially for die-hard Dalek fans. As you know, I like to feature some of the Dalek merchandise I own in an array of the videos featured on the channel. I do remember these, however, being in Forbidden Planet. I think it was around £50 to £60 a piece way back, especially when I was 8 years old. I remember wanting these when I was a kid, but due to how expensive these were, I didn't quite make it. I did always want them though. I waited, but my first ever Product Enterprise Dalek was the Planet of the Daleks Supreme talking Dalek from the much not too small a line. I think it was about 5-inch, the 5-inch sort of 6-inch talking Daleks. It's one but the one I always desired has to be the Imperial Daleks from the much loved Dalek story, Remembrance of the Daleks. This was one of my very first 12-inch Product Enterprise Daleks. I have fond memories as a kid playing it around the house. And especially my grandma telling me to shut up, and sometimes thinking I was actually doing the voice of the Dalek and I was going to end up with a sore throat. So, bless her. This always made me chuckle as a kid because I tried to tell her that it wasn't me, but yeah, she didn't believe me. These Daleks also came with batteries and have a large battery lineup, especially for them to work, which I thought was quite a nice feature. They used to come packaged inside the box, which is something I cannot see them doing nowadays with some of them, especially for the current merch. These Daleks also come with a unique controller, which is based off the Dalek Invasion of Earth flying saucer. This looks great, especially on display with your Daleks, and it helps for a good animation with your Dalek figures. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something like that. These are not the only Daleks to be released though in this style. This particular model, there is a rare gold and chrome silver Dalek. I have a little version of this, as you've seen, but sadly the claw has suffered a blow. I guess he tried to steal the Doctor's jelly babies and again suffered a good beating from Ace's baseball bat. That'll teach him. Anyway, these are limited edition and you sometimes see these on eBay now and again, but I guess it's been in the right place at the right time. Peter Cushing, however, sadly wasn't released as a figure, which is something I would have loved to have seen. I guess you can have to make do with your 3D printing malarkey. You could do a Peter Cushing head, that's 3D printed, and find a body. And if you're thrifty and know you're knitting, why not knit some of the clothing and display them next to your Daleks? However, I'm not that techie. I have my own 13th Doctor custom from Big Chief Studios, so I guess I can display her alongside these motorised dustbins of death and hope she can save the day once more. They have so much like posability and like photography opportunities. You know, you could take these Daleks into your back garden if you've got like like long grass. You could do like the jungles of Mykonos, or you could have kind of like looking up shots of them because they look very imposing from like the right angle. I absolutely love these Daleks. It's so good, and like the painting, like the silver and like the grey, you know, it just really stands out. The eyepiece, there's so much detail. Showing the little Daleks eye stalk, that proper 60s, just plain white, no emotion. They're really good. I really love them. I really cannot get enough of these Daleks. I do wish that we would have saw these released as 5-inch figures, but I understand due to like the licensing and stuff like that with Studio Canal, Product Enterprise, originally having it. I know Character Options just recently released the Jungles of Mykonos set, which is something that I did miss out on. But I'm very grateful to own these Daleks. But hopefully, absolutely love that. As you can see, here's just a bit of a glimpse of my Doctor's shelf and some companions on there, and 1 or 2 boxed items. Looking at the packaging, what can I say? Just like I said in the last video about the remote control Doctor and the Daleks figures, these boxes really do stand out. I love how it contains the same kind of art style from the promotional material and some of the old Doctor Who comics, as I mentioned before. Like the writing, the text, the imagery. You know, you really get this vibe that the Daleks have taken over London and absolutely obliterated some of the landmarks. These Daleks are very scary. You know, they give off that big, you know, bulky, heavy weaponry vibe. You know, with their armour and their shielding. It's just everything about this stands out. I love how again, the window box, as you take the Dalek out of the packaging, it's like an insert. It's 2 things that you pull out, and then the Dalek comes out of its packaging. They've yellowed a little bit because, again, these are so old. Like, these are really old. I think it was like 2006 or 2008, 2006 or 7. Again, follow Mono Supreme's video for more information on the actual days of release. But I just absolutely adore these. I really do not know what to say. I'm lost for words. The colours, the detailing, the articulation, the playable feature. You know, they have lines exactly identical to the micro talking Daleks from the last video that I featured. So everything you can expect. It's just amazing. If you see these going on eBay, I think I saw one going for £225, which is so much money. Like, you know, it's just being at the right place at the right time. But these are impeccable. You know, they really are. I absolutely love these, and whenever I see them or walk past and they're on display, I literally just cannot unsee that scene in the Dalek movie where towards the end all different variations of them are in the same control room, which is just absolutely fantastic. I think another reason why these are so special is I remember watching Series 5 and I was absolutely like, Series 5 to me is like the best modern series, like absolutely, like apart from like growing up with David Tennant, I'm sorry, but like Matt Smith's Doctor is just absolutely on fire. He's amazing. Like he's my favourite Doctor, and I absolutely love how in his era the Daleks in Victory of the Daleks were based off the TV Doctor Who Peter Cushing movies. Like they're just amazing. Like I'm really sad that they didn't continue those, because they got a lot darker colours when it came to Asylum of the Daleks, like more metallic. And I know people took the piss saying that they look like Teletubbies, and you can tell like the colour streak and some of the design of what they were going for came from these Daleks, especially like City of the Daleks as well. It was really lovely to see a lot of like old London destroyed and stuff, and it had that kind of like the Dalek Invasion of Earth and the movies. Just childhood. So I really love how like the production team really tried to like bring the movie design back, and it's such a shame we've not seen it since. But yeah, just oh my god, I absolutely love it. I love them. I love the big TV Daleks. Like I really wish they would have stuck with the paradigm, because City of the Daleks would have been an amazing series or an episode. Right, wrapping up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it's been somewhat entertaining. Honestly, if you want to see me do more like figure reviews, have a discussion, let us know in the comments. Until then, have a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.